In Friday's hour-long debate between Governor Greg Abbott and challenger Beto O'Rourke, we could only get to so many questions, of course.
And some of you at home sent us hundreds of questions you wanted answers to. KXAN's Jayla Washington went back through the list today. Jayla, what are some of the key themes that people are still curious about?
Well, Daniel, Britt, some of the reoccurring questions that we found from those viewer submissions had to do with water, transportation, and recapture. Those all came up several times. So we took your leftover questions to the two men running to be your next governor of Texas.
Governor, what steps would you take to ensure that there is not another ERCOT failure like we had during the winter of 2021?
From Texas's electricity grid to affordable housing.
What are your plans to help get mortgage rates under control and make sure that housing stays affordable for everyone?
These are some of the questions viewers asked during the debate. But we received dozens more. Some wanted to know what Abbott or Beto would do about Texas's water supply as the state grows. There's no mention of this on either candidate's website. Beto's office, though, got back with us saying, as governor, Beto will appoint regulators who will enforce the pollution laws we have on the books and use a portion of Texas's $35 billion in federal infrastructure funding to invest in water infrastructure. Next, some viewers are worried about construction negatively impacting businesses. And earlier this summer, Governor Abbott semi-addressed this when he talked about passing the 10-year transportation plan. He said, quote, as more people move to Texas and businesses grow across the state, we are working together to make sure Texans' transportation safety and mobility are secured and businesses can flourish for generations to come. Beto's office in a statement responded saying, Beto will increase the share of TxDOT's budget spent on public transportation and improve TxDOT's public bidding processes. On the topic of recapture, districts sending some of their local property tax revenue to the state, Beto's office says, quote, to better guarantee equity while moving away from recapture, Beto will work to bring school funding up to at least the national average. In 2019, Governor Abbott tweeted that Texas will, quote, begin dismantling the flawed Robin Hood scheme that has failed our schools. But the legislature has made no progress on the issue since then.
Jayla Washington reporting for us tonight. Now, some wanted to know how both governors would work to bridge the gap between political parties. They're asking, how do we unite Texans? Abbott's office didn't immediately get back to us. Beto's office in a statement says, as governor, he will be able to deliver on solutions that bring the majority of us together because he has made the effort to meet Texans in each of the state's 254 counties, far too many of which have never been visited.
And during Friday's debate, a panel of 20 voters used dials to register their reaction in real time to what the candidates were saying on stage. Now, before the debate, each panelist used the dial system to indicate whether they were leaning toward one candidate more than the other. Abbott had 40% support going into the debate. O'Rourke had 27%, with 33% undecided. Now, after the debate, the undecided numbers dropped significantly, shrinking from 33% to 7%. Governor Abbott's support rose slightly to 43%, while O'Rourke's numbers shot up from 27% to 50%.